Well, hey everybody, it's that time again. Lionel dropped their 2024 Volume 1 catalog about a month ago, and in typical fashion, I waited till the last minute to submit my order to Legacy Station, and so today I'm going to go over what I ordered from the Lionel 2024 Volume 1 catalog. Now, before I get started, for those of you who may be new to the hobby, let me take a moment and explain how the whole ordering process works when it comes to Lionel trains. And if you've been in this hobby for a while and you know how this works, feel free to skip to the next chapter of this video. The way it works is that twice a year, Lionel will put out a catalog of their newest trains. Now, these are not items that they've made, they're items that they're planning to make. And so what you do is you go through the catalog, you decide what you'd like to order, then you contact your favorite Lionel dealer and you place a pre-order for those items. Pre-ordering ensures that you will, number one, get the item, and number two, get it for the best price because most dealers give you a discount for pre-ordering items. And it's certainly going to be a better deal than if you try to get these things after the fact on some place like eBay where the prices are going to be jacked up sky high. So typically when the catalog drops, you have about 30 days or so to place your order with your favorite dealer, and then after that, they go into Lionel's system and they produce the items based on those orders, and typically the items start arriving maybe 6 to 12 months after you order them. Now, a lot of people will place their orders on the first day the catalog drops, but you really don't have to. You've got about 30 days to get your order in. It's not a race, so if you place your order on the first day the catalog arrives, or on the last day that dealers are accepting pre-orders, they all arrive at the same time. It doesn't matter. So typically what I do is I wait until right at the end of the pre-order period because I like to tweak my list and think about things. And so finally, maybe a day or two, or sometimes the day that the pre-orders are due, I'll finally turn my order into my favorite dealer, which in my case is Legacy Station in Lilburn, Georgia. Anyway, let's talk about what I ordered from the 2024 Volume 1 catalog. And I gotta say, it was not easy narrowing my order list down to something that was in the realm of sanity because this was a really good catalog. You know, if I could just win the lottery, this would be a lot easier. But until then, you know, I gotta narrow it down to something reasonable, or at least semi-reasonable. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tell you what I ordered, and then I'm also gonna tell you what I put on what I like to call the maybe list. And these are items that I'm not ordering, but I'd like to get at some point, budget permitting, either at Legacy Station, maybe if they have an extra one on hand, or maybe at York or someplace like that. All right, so first up, we have the new Vision Line triplex. Now, Lionel actually announced this back in the fall of 23, so I had already placed my orders, but I'll go ahead and put them into this video anyway. So we ended up ordering 3 triplexes. So for myself, I ordered the unpainted Pilot triplex, as well as the triplex superset that has the triplex and then I think 15 cars, including a caboose. That's going to be a really, really cool set. And then Lisa stepped in and ordered the Halloween triplex, and we're both really excited about that. Moving on, we've got the new Burks, and I ordered the Nickel Plate Road 777 Fantasy Paint Scheme on the bottom left. That looks so cool. Now, it does have blue on it, and Lionel's track record with blue is kind of spotty, shall we say. So I hope the real thing looks as good as it looks in the catalog. We'll have to see, but I'm really excited about this one. Up next, we have the H7 2882s, and I was kind of torn between C&O 1553 with that really nice long Vanderbilt tender and RF&P number 1, which has a shorter tender. But ultimately, I landed on RF&P number 1 because it's a railroad that is not yet represented in my collection. Moving on, we have the 460 steam locomotives, and I did not order one of these from the catalog, and that's because, once again, I've teamed up with Legacy Station, and we're going to do a custom run Eric's Trains Appalachian and Western version of the 460. If you want one of these and you haven't ordered one yet, you can still do so if you act quickly. I'll put a link to the pre-order page below, or you can give Legacy Station a call at 770-339-7780. Up next, we have the Hiawatha. This is probably the thing I was most excited about in this catalog. So I ordered Hiawatha number 4, as well as all 7 of the matching passenger cars. I also really like the UP version, that hot dog paint scheme, and so I put this on my maybe list. I'm not ordering it, but if I see it at some point down the road and I can afford it, I definitely want to try to get it. Then we come to the ES44s. Now, originally I was going to order a couple of the Canadian Pacifics, as well as the Black Norfolk Southern and the N&W Heritage unit. I ended up scratching the Norfolk Southern and the Canadian Pacifics due to budgetary reasons, but I did keep the NNW Heritage unit, and that will help me further fill out my Norfolk Southern Heritage fleet. And at some point later, if I can afford it, I would like to get the Canadian Pacific ES44 and maybe that Norfolk Southern, but we'll have to see. You can never have too many ES44s. And then we come to the E6 sets, and man, I really wanted to order both the Southern ABA set and the GM Demonstrator ABA set. But once again, the budget interfered and I had to eliminate one, so I eliminated the Southern and kept the GM Demonstrator because that GM Demonstrator is just so unique and special with that transparent body. There was just no way I could eliminate that one. But yeah, at some point in the future, budget permitting, I would really like to add that Southern ABA set. It looks amazing. Up next, another favorite from this catalog, I ordered the Atomic Energy Commission glow-in-the-dark GP9 freight set. This thing looks so cool, I can't wait to see it in person. And I also ordered the matching GP9B Super Base unit as well. Then I ordered one of these pre-weathered hoppers that Lionel was making. I ordered the Conrail version, and really, the main reason I ordered it was because I'm kind of curious how good of a job Lionel is going to do pre-weathering these cars from the factory. Then we come to the Doodlebugs. Now, I already have a Doodlebug from the last catalog, but I really wanted to order both the East Broad Top version at the bottom left and the Rock Island because that looks really cool. But ultimately, once again, because of budgetary reasons, I had to eliminate them both, but at some point in the future, I would really like to pick up both of those. Skipping ahead, we have the Halloween glow-in-the-dark wood-sided passenger cars. Now, originally, I kind of didn't notice these cars in the catalog, but then I was with Lisa and we were hanging out with Peachy from Peachy's Trains as well as her husband Zach, and they brought up these cars and they said, those would be a perfect match for that Halloween triplex. And I thought, yeah, they kind of would be. And then Lisa said, yeah, you got to order those. And so I went ahead and ordered all 6 of these Halloween glow-in-the-dark passenger cars. Those are the XMTH wood-sided passenger cars, so they are super high quality, and I can't wait to see them. And both Lisa and I are really excited about running these with that Halloween triplex. And then lastly, we come to the speeder, the command control speeder. And in this catalog, Lionel debuted a new speeder that has a plow attachment on the front. They did a Polar Express version as well as a North Pole version. Both of them sort of Christmassy themed versions. However, I am not ordering either of these because once again, I'm partnering with Legacy Station and we are doing a custom run Eric's Trains Appalachian Western speeder with the plow attachment. So far, it'll be the only non-holiday themed speeder with a plow attachment that you can get, which is pretty cool. And again, if you haven't ordered one of these, you can do so at Legacy Station. I'll put a link down below, or you can give them a call. And that's it. That's everything I ordered from Lionel's 2024 Volume 1 catalog. Like I said, I think this was a great catalog, a lot of great stuff inside, and I can't wait for this stuff to start arriving. Now, hopefully we won't get a repeat of what we had last year, where 90% of the stuff in the catalog arrives within the same week. I don't know if my wallet can handle that again, but yeah, really excited about this stuff. So let me know what you think of the stuff that I ordered, and I'd also like to hear what you guys ordered in the comments below. That's it for now. I'm Eric Siegel. Thanks for watching. Stay safe, and I'll see you next time. To discuss this model and any other O-Gauge trains, check out the O-Gauge Railroading online forum at ogrforum.ogaugerr.com.